Welcome to Top 5 HQ, the series, where we explore the most fascinating, mysterious, and mind-blowing facts the universe has to offer. In today's episode, we take you on a journey that's both familiar and mysterious. It's something we've all looked up at since childhood. Something poets have written about, scientists have studied, and explorers have dreamed of walking on. We're talking about the Moon, our planet's only natural satellite. A silent companion orbiting Earth, influencing our tides, shaping ancient calendars, and capturing human imagination for thousands of years. But despite its constant presence in our night sky, there is so much we don't know about it, so many secrets hidden beneath its cratered surface. Most people think of the Moon as a quiet, lifeless rock. But what if I told you it's a cosmic time capsule? A remnant from Earth's violent past and a key to understanding the formation of our solar system? What if I told you the Moon is still shifting, cracking, and changing beneath its surface? What if I told you it's not just a dead rock, but one that quakes, holds water, and rings like a bell? In this episode, we'll uncover 6 astonishing facts about the Moon, some of which will change the way you think about our closest neighbor forever. These aren't just cool trivia pieces. These are facts that speak to the Moon's ancient origins, its hidden potential, and the possibility of a future where humans may live and thrive on its surface. So buckle up, because the Moon you thought you knew is about to reveal a whole new side. This is Top 5 HQ, the series. And these are 6 lunar secrets that will leave you in awe. One. The Moon is moving away from Earth. It might surprise you to know that our Moon, a celestial body that has faithfully lit our night skies for billions of years, is actually drifting away from us. That's right, every single year, the Moon moves about 1.5 inches farther from Earth. It's not something we can see with the naked eye, and it certainly won't affect our stargazing anytime soon. But this subtle shift has enormous implications over time. This gradual retreat is caused by a phenomenon known as tidal friction. You see, the Moon's gravitational pull doesn't just control our ocean tides. It also creates a tiny bulge in Earth's rotation. As our planet spins, this bulge tries to stay aligned with the Moon, pulling it forward in its orbit. In response, the Moon gains energy and drifts ever so slightly farther away from us. This cosmic dance between Earth and Moon has been going on for eons. Scientists estimate that when the Moon first formed, it was about 14,000 miles, 22,000 kilometers, from Earth. Today, it sits at roughly 238,855 miles, 384,400 kilometers, away. And if you fast forward hundreds of millions of years into the future, this trend could lead to a completely different Earth, with longer days and shorter nights. In fact, Earth's days are already growing longer. When dinosaurs roamed the Earth, a single day lasted only about 23 hours. Go even further back, and in the early days of Earth's history, a day was just 6 hours long. The Moon's slow departure is the reason our rotation has been gradually slowing down. But this isn't just a fun fact, it's a reminder of how dynamic our solar system truly is. Even something as seemingly constant as the moon is in motion, evolving over time. One day, long after we're gone, Earth may no longer experience total solar eclipses, because the moon will be too far away to fully block the sun. It's strange to imagine a world where the moon is smaller in the sky, where tides are weaker, and days stretch endlessly. But that's the reality of our orbiting companion. It's not just watching over us, it's changing, and with it, so are we. Two. The moon was once part of Earth. It may be hard to believe, but scientists now think that the moon, our silent companion in the sky, was once part of Earth itself. The leading theory is called the giant impact hypothesis. Around 4.5 billion years ago, in the chaotic early days of the solar system, Earth was still a newborn planet. Young, molten, and unstable. Then came a colossal collision. A Mars-sized object, known as Theia, slammed into Earth with unimaginable force. The impact was so violent that it sent a massive cloud of debris and molten rock hurtling into space. What happened next was nothing short of cosmic magic. That ejected material didn't just disappear. Over time, gravity pulled it together, slowly fusing it into a sphere. That sphere became the moon. And for millions of years, the moon glowed red hot, slowly cooling and drifting into the orbit it still holds today. In many ways, it was Earth's twin, born of the same rock, forged in the same fire. We can see the evidence of this ancient connection even now. The composition of moon rocks, collected by Apollo astronauts, matches the Earth's mantle more closely than any other planetary body. It's as if the moon is carrying pieces of Earth's ancient crust, preserved like a time capsule, waiting to tell the story of our violent origin. This shared birth makes the moon more than just a satellite. It's a sibling, a survivor of a catastrophic event that could have ended our planet before life even began. And its presence has shaped Earth in return, stabilizing our axis, influencing our tides, and helping create the conditions necessary for life. So, the next time you look up at the moon, remember, it's not just a foreign object in the sky, it's a part of us. A fragment of ancient Earth, still hanging in space, reflecting both sunlight and the origin of our world. Three. The moon rings like a bell. In the late 1960s and early 70s, when NASA's Apollo missions brought humans to the moon, they left more than just footprints and flags. They installed a network of seismometers, scientific instruments designed to detect vibrations beneath the lunar surface. The goal was simple: study the moon's interior by listening to its movements. But what they discovered was anything but simple. On November 20, 1969, when the Apollo 12 lunar module was intentionally crashed into the moon after its mission, something eerie happened. The seismometers picked up the tremors from the impact. And those tremors didn't fade quickly like they do on Earth. Instead, the moon rang. Not figuratively, literally. The vibrations lasted for over an hour, reverberating through the moon's body like a giant bell. In fact, during later Apollo missions, some seismic events caused the moon to ring for up to 3 hours. So what does this mean? Scientists believe that this strange resonance reveals important clues about the moon's internal structure. Unlike Earth, which has a hot, molten core that absorbs and dampens seismic waves, the moon's interior appears to be dry, solid, and rigid. When something hits it, the energy isn't softened or dispersed like it would be here. Instead, it echoes, bouncing through a cold and brittle shell. This finding was both fascinating and unsettling. The moon's ability to resonate like a bell suggests that it has a very different internal composition than Earth. Likely a small or even partially solid core, encased in a thick layer of solid rock with no liquid outer core to absorb vibrations. The phrase "the moon rings like a bell" caught on not just in scientific circles, but in pop culture and conspiracy theories alike. Some even speculated that the moon might be hollow or artificial. But the scientific consensus remains grounded. The moon's unique seismic behavior tells us that it's bone-dry, geologically inactive, and ancient beyond comprehension. Still, the mystery remains haunting. This silent sentinel in our skies, seemingly so still, harbors deep and echoing vibrations that remind us. Even in silence, the moon speaks. Four. The moon has moonquakes. We often think of the moon as a calm, lifeless rock. A silent witness to the universe, frozen in time. But beneath its dusty surface, the moon is not entirely still. In fact, it quakes. Just like Earth experiences earthquakes, the moon has its own seismic activity, known as moonquakes. And they are much more mysterious than you might expect. The Apollo missions in the 1970s brought back more than just astronauts and samples. They left behind scientific instruments that allowed us to peer into the moon's interior for the first time. These lunar seismometers recorded thousands of tremors. Some were tiny, almost imperceptible. But others? Others were violent enough to crack rock several miles beneath the surface. There are 4 known types of moonquakes. 1. Deep moonquakes, likely caused by the tidal pull of Earth. Just as our moon tugs at the oceans, Earth tugs back. Its gravity subtly stretching and squeezing the moon, triggering deep rumblings. 2. Shallow moonquakes, which occur closer to the surface and can be unexpectedly strong. Some measuring over 5.5 on the Richter scale. 3. Thermal moonquakes, which happen when the freezing lunar night transitions into day and the surface rapidly expands with heat. 4. And of course, meteorite impacts, where space debris slams into the moon, shaking it to its core. But what makes moonquakes even more unusual is what doesn't happen after them. On Earth, quakes are often followed by aftershocks, landslides, or erosion that reshapes the landscape. But the Moon? It has no atmosphere, no water, and no weather to soften or erase its wounds. So when a moonquake strikes and fractures the lunar crust, those scars can remain untouched for millions, even billions, of years. Imagine a world where the footprints you leave today could last forever. That's the Moon. And as scientists continue to analyze seismic data, they believe some of these shallow moonquakes could pose a risk for future lunar bases. Structures may need to be reinforced against these sudden, shaking reminders that the Moon isn't as quiet as it seems. So while it may glow softly in the night sky, the Moon's interior still stirs. A reminder that even the quietest places in the cosmos can tremble with hidden energy. Five. There's water on the Moon. For decades, scientists believed the Moon was completely bone dry. A dusty, desolate rock without a single drop of moisture. After all, with no atmosphere, no clouds, and no rain, how could water possibly exist there? But that all changed. In recent years, through a combination of satellite observations, lunar missions, and data from impact experiments, we made a groundbreaking discovery. There's water on the Moon. And not just trace amounts. Potentially billions of gallons of frozen water. Where is it hiding? Deep in permanently shadowed craters near the lunar poles, where sunlight has never reached. These regions are locked in eternal darkness. With temperatures dropping to -400 degrees Fahrenheit, -240 degrees Celsius, cold enough to preserve ice for billions of years. The discovery came from multiple sources. In 2009, NASA's LaCrosse mission deliberately crashed a rocket into one of these shadowed craters. As the plume of debris rose into the sunlight, instruments detected clear signs of water vapor and ice. Later observations from satellites like India's Chandrayaan-1 confirmed the presence of hydrated minerals and water molecules across the lunar surface, especially in the polar regions. Why is this such a big deal? Because water changes everything. For future lunar missions and eventual colonies, water means life. It means drinking water, oxygen, when split into hydrogen and oxygen, and even rocket fuel, potentially allowing spacecraft to refuel on the Moon before venturing deeper into the solar system. It transforms the Moon from a distant outpost into a launch pad for exploration. But harvesting this water won't be easy. The ice is mixed with lunar soil and hidden in extreme cold. Extracting it will require cutting-edge technology and creative engineering. Still, the discovery has sparked a new space race. This time, not for gold or land, but for the precious resources locked beneath the Moon's surface. And now, the once lifeless Moon is being reimagined as a key stepping stone for humanity's future among the stars. The dry rock we once wrote off as barren may, in fact, hold the keys to unlocking the next great age of space exploration. 6. The Moon has a dark side. But it's not always dark. You've heard the phrase 1,000 times, the dark side of the Moon. It sounds mysterious, even ominous. A hidden realm forever cloaked in shadow. Or so we've been led to believe. But here's the truth. There is no permanently dark side of the Moon. Thanks to a phenomenon called tidal locking. The Moon rotates on its axis at the exact same rate that it orbits Earth. This means we always see the same face of the Moon. The near side, with its familiar craters and Maria, gazing down at us night after night. But on the far side, the so-called dark side, the story is very different. This hemisphere, invisible from Earth, receives just as much sunlight as the side we know. It experiences lunar day and night just like the near side does. It's only dark in the poetic sense. Dark to our eyes, hidden from view until the age of spacecraft finally revealed its secrets. And what secrets they are. When the Soviet Luna 3 spacecraft sent back the first images of the far side in 1959, scientists were stunned. The far side looked completely different. It had fewer dark plains, Maria, more craters, and an overall rougher, more mountainous terrain. A moon with two dramatically different faces. One smoothed by lava flows, the other scarred by eons of impacts. In recent years, this shadowy frontier has become a hotspot for exploration. In 2019, China's Change 4 mission became the first spacecraft to land on the far side of the Moon. Deploying a rover named U-22 that still sends back data to this day. The mission opened the door to new science. From studying the Moon's ancient crust to testing how radio waves behave in the absence of Earth's interference. Why does this side matter so much? Because the far side of the Moon is shielded from Earth's radio noise, making it an ideal location for deep space telescopes, radio observatories, and possibly even future lunar bases. It could be the perfect site to listen to the whispers of the universe. From distant stars to cosmic events we've yet to understand. So next time you look up at the Moon, remember, the dark side isn't dark at all. It's just waiting, quiet, unseen, and full of possibilities. And there you have it. Some of the Moon's most mind-blowing secrets. From its slow drift away from Earth to the eerie way it rings like a bell. From ancient ice hidden in eternal shadow to the mysterious dark side that isn't so dark after all. The Moon is far more than a glowing light in our night sky. It's a silent companion, locked in a celestial dance with Earth. A place that has shaped our tides, inspired our myths, and now calls out to us with the promise of discovery. As science continues to peel back the layers of this enigmatic world, we're reminded that the Moon is not just a destination. It's a gateway. A launchpad for the future of space exploration. And a mirror reflecting the questions we've asked for centuries. Where did we come from? Where are we going? And what else lies out there, waiting to be uncovered? We've only just scratched the surface. So, what fact surprised you the most? What do you believe still lies hidden beneath the lunar surface? Let us know in the comments below, We love hearing from fellow explorers like you. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and follow or subscribe to Top 5 HQ, the series for more incredible journeys into the unknown. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and keep reaching for the stars.